Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith because Jada released a new book, and in order to get some buzz about it, she got to drag her man as usual, and I'm about tired of it. I'm about tired of it. So this is just me being aggravated because if the roles were reversed and Will did this, they would have tried to villainize him. They would have said he is sexist. They would have said he's a misogynist. They would have said he's a bitch, even though people are still saying he's a bitch. And I kind of find it funny that she's allowed to throw her man under the bus, and then Will's just being, just still being supportive and talking about she's such a grace. She's able to stand in her truth and all that bullshit that I just do not want to hear. Like, man, get the fuck angry with her. Be upset at her ass. Like, come on now, get mad. That's what I want. That's what I want his ass to do. I want his ass to embarrass her ass. Like, he embarrassed her. I mean, she embarrassed him several times over Red Talk Table, the whole Oscar slap thing, the dating August Alsteen shit, the entanglement, the Tupac shit. I mean, like, where is the it's so disrespectful to see a woman, a black woman, who husband bent over backwards for her from what she's saying, and it just seems like, did you ever like him? Like, seriously, I'm being honest. Like, I really want to know, did you ever love your husband? And then you talking about that you didn't love yourself. You didn't, no matter what he did, nothing was ever good enough. You wanted to kill yourself, make it look like an accident for so the children wouldn't worry or whatever. It's like, dang, Will should have got with the other women, or stayed with his first wife, for God's sakes, because Jesus Christ. I mean, the narcissism coming from her is completely asinine. Every time she needs to get in headlines, she gotta drag her husband under the bus. Drag him under the bus, throw him in acid, run his ass over, reverse it, set him on fire. It is just the most blatantly disrespectful thing ever. And I'm about sick of it. I want her to shut the hell up at this point. Because it is very disheartening to see her, like, belittle this man. And then she talking about she didn't know what the slap was about. She didn't even know why Will even addressed her as his wife, because they've been secretly separated for seven years, but they're not getting a divorce. She thought it was a skit. Chris Rock done responded, talking about, keep his name out your mouth. You always got something dumb to say. I don't understand how we're supposed to look at her and be enlightened by her and be like, oh yeah, this is something really cool. And then, of course, you got some people that want to be like, oh, it's because everybody hate a black woman, pain, and all that kind of stuff. Will did his book, and ain't nobody said nothing about his, but his book wasn't slamming his spouse, or him revealing that, hey, I tightened up my dick so my dick can look younger for a younger pussy. You get what I'm saying? He didn't say shit like that. He didn't say how he was secretly still in love with a dead female artist that you could never have. You get what I'm saying? He wasn't doing stuff like that. He wasn't on TV. He wasn't on social media having a TV show with his boys, where he sat down with his boys and was like, yeah, that bitch Jada. You know what I'm saying? With his he wasn't on a talk show where him, his dad, and his son talk bad about everything that happened in life and their wives. You get what I'm saying? Or the fact that, Willow wrote a letter to Tupac talking about how much she misses him and stuff like that. Girl, you don't know him. You wasn't even thought about. Your father breaks his back and that's the thing she get. Like, she talking about she don't know what was going on with Will and stuff like that, and he has to do things for him and not for me or whatever and stuff like that. Well, he tried his best to make it work, but it seems like nothing he tried was ever good enough for you, and I just do not understand this relationship. I really don't. I am confused like hell, but the disrespect needs to stop. It really does need to stop. I mean, he literally diminished his legacy for you. And that's what happens when you don't have a good woman beside you. And a husband, vice versa, or whatever, because it can destroy a good man or a good woman. And, Will Smith did so many amazing things, but now he's going to be remembered for a motherfucker who couldn't control his emotions and took it out on the wrong person instead of slapping the baldness off his damn wife's head. Oh, wait, I forgot. She was already bald because, she dealt with alopecia. And then she said Tupac had alopecia. And I'm just like, you need to let go of this obsession with Tupac. You say you ain't got one, but yet his ass keep coming up. His ass keep coming up in these conversations. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. I just think it's just one of those weird kind of things. Like, you're making him the joke of the industry. He's sipping for you. For some reason, he won't leave you, even though you gave him plenty of time to walk away from you. Because I really want to know, did you really love him? Like him, at least. Because at this point, you seem like you need to be in a fucking mental hospital, Jada. But what needs to start happening is her shutting the hell up. We don't need it no more. A lot of things that you were saying at the Red Talk table was highly disrespectful when it comes to your man. And you embarrassed him several times over. At this point, I don't want to hear nothing more from you. You really don't have that many people on your side, Jada. And that's like real talk, because I've never seen a woman destroy her husband in public so bad. Like, don't get me wrong, there are some celebrities that do some terrible things to their spouses, and I'm not saying that men don't treat their wives terribly too or whatever, but I think it's because society done got it, is fed up with this whole narrative of man ain't shit, who I don't need no man, and then you find a good man doing something for these ungrateful females, and then people are tired of seeing it. And I think that's what it was. I think it's just like people are just over it at this point. Like, no, we're tired of it. Like they said, this whole feminist Me Too bull crap, propaganda nonsense come out of nowhere. And like they said, it's this whole men ain't shit, no matter what a man do for you, it ain't good enough nonsense. And that's the mentality that I feel like Jada has. And it sucks, honestly. It really does suck that's how she felt. I mean, that's how she feels. But I'm not dealing with the nonsense. It's like, what do you want? And it's just like you're using the embarrassment of your husband to make money. Why? Now you want to open up about stuff. Now you think it's appropriate to talk about something that should have been talked about months ago or whatever. Like I said before, you have literally destroyed the soul of this man. And you can look at Will and see that the man is dying day in and day out. And I don't know, whatever juice y'all made him take or whatever to be committed to you, I wish he didn't, because at this point what I'm hearing is that you never really loved him. You never really cared for him. No matter what he does or no matter what he did was never good enough for you. So why did you marry him? Why did you agree to get married? Because you got pregnant? Okay, great. So what? You get pregnant, people don't, a lot of people don't stay together when they're pregnant. You know what I'm saying? As long as he take care of his children, it shouldn't matter, right? So, I don't know. I'm just thinking, that was something that should have been maybe discussed. Because like I said, it don't seem like you wanted to be with your husband. It seemed like you still haven't let go of Tupac. You haven't let go of whatever issues you had growing up. And you put all of that hurt and pain onto him. And, with society already showing men ain't crap, to see a powerful black man be degraded by a black woman just isn't a good look right now. And like, men just ain't for it. And I think society isn't for it right now. Like, we're sick of it. We are just damn near sick of this shit at this point. Because I bet you, if Will had said and did the things that Jada did, everybody would have been villainizing him. But for some reason, because black women are always internally struggling, and the world hates them, we need to cuddle her. No, bump her. That's just how I look at it. At this point, like I said, just to wrap this up, because I know I'm kind of going around in circles, I don't want to hear nothing else from it anymore. And this is probably going to be my only time covering it. I just kind of had to just throw my little hat up in there for a minute. But I just think we just don't need no more of this. Like, please, stop giving a platform for it. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.